I don't normally do something like this, but I am recording this at around 11:45 in the evening, so gotta keep the noise down for the benefit of my neighbors downstairs. So I'm gonna start another franchise marathon, partly because we've got a brand new entry into it coming out later this year. So, what franchise is that going to be, I hear you ask? Well, we're just about to find out. Because, as you can see, we have got a Nintendo DS emulator. So, what franchise are we going to be starting that was on the Nintendo DS, I hear you ask? Well, here we go. Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Now, the franchise is going to be celebrating its 20th anniversary next year, but I couldn't justify waiting for its 20th anniversary. Why? Because we've got a brand new Professor Layton game coming out on the Nintendo Switch next later in the year. So, and there we go. So that's, yes, that is my actual first name for those that are closest to me. To my dear friend Fraser.
The things we saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see...
Now, I did used to have a DS, and I had Professor Layton games on it. And I love the animation style for this because it reminds me of an old kids show, The Busy World of Richard Scarry, for those that remember that in the UK in particular. So here we go.
I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Yeah, why are we?
Luke, my boy, do you really think I would take on such an ordinary request as that? Oh no, this is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and it has piqued my intellectual curiosity. But I suppose it would be best to explain the case before we arrive at our destination.
Okay, let's hear the case then.
2 months ago, Baron Augustus Reinhold passed away.
Oh, okay.
Shortly after his death, his will was disclosed. The contents of it were fascinating, to say the least.
Okay.
The Reinhold family treasure, the golden apple, is hidden somewhere within this village.
A golden apple, you say?
To whomever successfully locates this treasure, I offer the whole of my estate.
Oh, that's a very enticing incentive if you ask me.
Naturally, those who attended the reading of the will immediately set out in search of the golden apple. But in the end, everybody came back empty-handed.
Terrible shame.
It turns out that no one had even heard of such a treasure existing, until its mention in the will.
Okay.
Wow, that's some puzzle, all right.
Quite. Augustus Reinhold staked his entire fortune just to create one more puzzle before his death.
Puzzles, you say? Yes. This is a puzzle game franchise.
What a perplexing individual. I wish I could have met him while he was still alive.
We all have somebody like that in our lives.
It certainly sounds like you two would have gotten along, Professor.
I'm fairly sure they would have, Luke.
By the way, just what is this golden apple anyhow?
Yeah, what is it?
Some speculate it's a rare antique, while others say it could be a gem, yet its identity remains elusive.
A Okay.
But Luke, I can't shake the feeling that this matter is linked to some larger mystery. Something huge.
Okay.
Aha! Is that your famous intuition acting up again, Professor?
Maybe it is.
Well, our first step is getting to town.
Indeed.
This is all so exciting. I hope St. Mystere is ready for the famous archaeologist and puzzle-solving detective, Herschel Layton.
And there's his full name, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Luke, you know as well as I do that I am no detective.
Professor Herschel Layton. Professor of what, exactly?
Augustus Reinhold's wife, Lady Dahlia, has asked me to investigate the situation.
That would make you a detective, then.
It seems she came across my name by chance when reading an article about me in the papers.
Sounds a bit like the start of Basil the Great Mouse Detective.
And you immediately decided to take her up on her request, huh?
If I was given that sort of request, I wouldn't turn it down.
Oh, well, Luke, a true gentleman never refuses the request of a beautiful lady.
That as well.
If you say so, Professor.
We should be nearing the town by now. Look at the map in the envelope and help me with directions.
Here we go.
You got it. What in the... What's this?
What in the... Okay, then.
Lady Dahlia seems to have given us a test. We'll need to decipher this map in order to find the village.
It's puzzle time!
She wants to see if we're capable of cracking the mystery surrounding the Reinhold fortune. Care to give it a go, Luke?
I'll do my best. A puzzle like this should be a snap for the apprentice of the great Professor Layton.
Very well then, Luke. I'll leave this one to you. Think of it as a warm-up for things to come.
That's code for tutorial time. Puzzle number 1. Where's the town? This puzzle is worth 10 pickerats. Here we go. Now, okay, so my village is on the road that leads to no other towns. I look forward to seeing you there. Use a stylus to draw a circle around the right village, then touch submit. Okay, so there's the car. So that goes there, that goes there. Okay, that's a dead end, so it's not going to be this road. Okay, go to my draw circle. Because you can easily get there around this way, because that one goes through there and it leads to a dead end. So should be that one.
Well, here's my guess.
Yes!
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
First try. See what I mean?
There we go. Now we should be able to make our way to the village.
Now I'm on my way.
Right you are. We should see it on the horizon any moment now.
Indeed we should.
Huh? Professor, do you mean to say you already figured out the town's location?
Okay.
I'm afraid I couldn't help myself. A basic puzzle like that is easy enough to solve with a glance.
Indeed.
Anyhow,
That's why I said,
you'd best gather your things, Luke. We've arrived.
and that's why I said, tutorial time. Ah, title card. Professor Layton and the Curious Village. very curious. Interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna have the number of puzzles next to me. So we've got some puzzles, some in the prologue. Right, so we've got, looks like we've got 120 puzzles in the main story, and we've got some Layton's challenges as well. Another 15 of those, giving us a total of 135. Now, I will say, it has been a while since I've played Professor Layton, so I'm going to be a little rusty. It appears this drawbridge is the entrance to the village. And we're stuck on the outside. What should we do, Professor? Oh, look over there. There's a man standing on the other side of the river. Maybe he can help us. So here we go. Good day, sir. We'd very much like to gain access to the village. Could you please drop the bridge for us? Do I look like the sort to go dropping the bridge for a bunch of fancy-looking outsiders? You've got a lot of nerve. We received a letter of invitation from Lady Dahlia. I don't suppose that changes things, does it? From Lady Dahlia? Well then, I'd sure like to know the bridge for you, Mr. Fancy Pants. But the engine is busted, and I can only move this blasted bridge with the hand crank. There's all these infernal slots I could put the crank in, but I've got no clue which one to use. So, smart guy, you got any idea which one is the right one? Puzzle 2, the crank and slot. 15 picarats. Okay. Ah! There's no way to lower the bridge and get access without inserting the crank into the correct slot. Choose the slot that fits the crank shown below. Okay, so you've got this triangle section. You've got that square and you've got this as well. It's a pentagon as well. Fairly sure that's the one.
There we go.
Yes!
Every puzzle has an answer.
Indeed it does, Professor. Rotate the crank in silhouette shown here in orange. Becomes a mirror of the slot displayed. Nice job. Now drop that bridge. That'll do it. Hold on a second. I'll let her down. I'll say it again. I just don't feel right about letting outsiders into St. Mystere. But if you're Lady Dahlia's guests, I guess I'd better. At least give her my regards, you hear? There we go, and the puzzle is now in my puzzle index. Excellent. Yes, we finally arrived at St. Mister. I'm so excited. I wonder what mystery awaits us here. Well, look, we'll find out soon enough. Just be careful not to let your excitement cloud your ability to analyze your surroundings. I say, Luke, this is a perfect time to explain how to move about during our investigation. Give that shoe-shaped icon in the lower right portion of the touchscreen a tap with your stylus. After you do this, a set of arrows will appear on screen. Tap one to head in that direction. So remember, when you want to move, just tap the shoe. Go on then, give it a try.
Hey now, don't run off yet. I've got something you should hear first.
Okay, please must.
What a dandy set of fellows you two are. Must be new to St. Mister, eh? The name's Stachenscarf. And I've got some advice for you. Go tap that barrel back there with your studs. Don't ask questions, just do it.
A hint coin. Excellent. Good to know.
Felt good, didn't it? Round these parts, that's what we call a hint coin. When you find yourself up against a doozy of a puzzle, you'll want a hint. Trust me on this one, fellows. And it's just those times when you'll want a hint to purchase a hint coin to purchase a hint. I bet you think puzzles will be a breeze now, eh? Think again. There are a limited number of hint coins in this world. So don't go wasting your coins on any old goods. Because if you do, when you come across a real stumper, you'll be sorry. Real sorry. Mind you, hint coins won't always be stuffed inside barrels. Check any object that seems suspicious. Got all that? Good. Be seeing you round.
Oh, hello. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to St. Mister, where our local export is the puzzle. Oh, before I forget, you should know that every time you solve a puzzle, you'll earn a set number of pickerats. The more pickerats a puzzle is worth, the tougher the puzzle will be. They say lovely things happen when you gather enough pickerats. Imagine that, a reward for solving puzzles. For practice, try this little riddle that your hat reminded me of. Think good and hard before you answer. Okay, puzzle number 3. Strange hats. 10 pickerats, so should be a relatively easy one. These 4 top hats are all the same height, but the length of each brim is different. In other words, the hats are equally tall, but vary in width. One of these 4 hats has a brim and height that are the same length. Which hat is it? Fairly sure it's this one here.
That should do it.
Okay, never mind.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Too bad. Too bad. Look at me. Ah, and the Pickerats go down. So it can't be D, so it must be C.
Luke, here's my answer.
Oh.
Oh, how embarrassing.
And let's try. 5 Pickerats this time. That's slightly worrying. So, A, I think?
That should do it.
There we go.
Another puzzle solved.
Ah. B was too short, C and D were too long. Ah, it's an optical illusion. That's what it is. That's what threw me off. An optical illusion is a visual phenomenon where your eyes perceive things differently than they actually are. There are dozens of known optical illusions. What's the world coming to when you can't even trust your own eyes? He's not wrong. Oh, bravo! I think you've got the hang of this. If you try your options one by one, you'll eventually find the answer. However, you'll encounter lots of puzzles that can't be solved by simply trying nonsense. If you answer incorrectly, the Pickerats you can earn from a puzzle decrease. Tough stuff. It goes to show you how important it is to think for yourself and find the answer on your own. Well then, best of luck to you two. I'll be rooting for you two. Okay. So that's the tutorial puzzles out of the way. Another hint coin. I see. I've been thinking, Professor. Shouldn't we be keeping a record of our investigation? You've brought up a very good point, Luke. Let me explain how to go about saving your game. First, tap your stylus on the trunk in the upper right corner of the touchscreen. This trunk contains all manner of information that you can access by tapping the icons. Touch the icon marked Save to save your game. Tap the journal icon to read over notes about our adventure in St. Esther. Next, we have the puzzle index. Tap to view all the puzzles you've encountered. The puzzles you've solved have a check next to them. Puzzles you've seen but haven't solved are blank. You can retry any puzzles you solved on the screen. To retry puzzles that you haven't solved yet, you must return to the actual site of the puzzle. Don't be afraid to use the items in the trunk to help our investigation. It'll be second nature soon enough. Enough explanation for now. Let's make our way to Reinhold. Look at the top screen. There we go. That's where we are. And that's the head here. That's where we need to go. An arrow marks our path on the map. So all we need to do is head in the correct direction. Lead the way, Professor. Chapter 1. Reinhold Manor awaits. Make your way to Reinhold Manor on the east side of town. And we'll save our progress. this puzzle I thought. See if you can figure out which house is mine from the instructions I give you. I'll even sweeten the deal for you. If you manage to solve this puzzle, I'll tell you about this village. So how about it? You will try, won't you? After all, a writer is nothing without an audience. Okay. Where's my house? 20 picarats on offer. Can you find my house? Go out the front door of my place and turn left. At the first intersection you come across, take a right again at the following intersection, and you'll come face to face with the morning sun. Circle my house. Okay. Okay, morning sun. Okay, so the sun rises in the east, sets in the west. So we've got to face east. Okay, so think. I think. I think that's it here. So I think that's the house. Fairly sure this is it. Okay, so where I circle, that's the house. So we go there. We turn left. Right, and then right again. I'm fairly sure that's it.
There we go.
Let's go.
Another puzzle solved.
That puts us at 50 picarats. Yeah, there we go. This is a problem where working backwards gets the job done fastest. If it takes far too long, it takes
far too long to check each house individually.
Impressive. I thought I'd set out quite the puzzle, but you made short work of it. Now for that gossip I promised. The Reinhold family owns all of the land in this village is built upon. I hear they own all the buildings too. I guess you could say this town sort of belongs to the Reinholds. Well, I'll be on my way now, but rest assured that the next time we meet, I'll have a harder puzzle. Now in the puzzle index. Hello? But Professor, isn't Lady Dahlia expecting us now? Okay, it's bus. Look at that old man standing in the streets. He's blocking the path up to Reinhold Manor. How terribly rude. Perhaps he'll rule for us, but I have a feeling he has no intention of doing anything of the sort.
Hold up. Hold up. Never seen you two here before. What a couple of fresh faces like yourselves doing here?
We're here by invitation of the Reinholds. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business through the gate.
Business with the Reinholds. Business with the Reinholds. Is that so? Something strange here. Yeah, you're a fishy pair. I don't trust you, that's for sure. But I'll let you pass if you can solve this riddle. See? Just to warn you, it's a tough one. It isn't going to be easy, is it? No, definitely not going to be easy.
Oh, lightweight. $40 Okay, here we go. We have 8 small weights that all look the same. However, one of the weights in the group is slightly lighter than the rest. Using the scale 2 times, you can find out which of these is lighter than the rest. So which weight is the light one? Okay. We'll put the odd numbers onto here. Okay, it's one of the even numbers. Right, we have a 50-50 chance of getting this right. I'm gonna say 6. If it's not 6, it'll be 8.
That should do it.
Let's go!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Oh, I only needed to load 3 weights. Oh my word, we satisfied you? Maybe pass now?
Of course you can pass. Move along. And you better make sure to give my regards to Lady Dahlia.
That clock tower is rather worse for the wear. Speaking of clocks, I've got just the best one. Admittedly, it concerns more a modern type of clock. But never mind that minor detail. Digital digits. Oh, 50 picarats. Oh, that's a lot. Imagine a digital clock, like the one shown below. How many times will the clock display 3 or more of the same number in a row over the course of one day? In case you were wondering, the clock in this puzzle displays time on a 12-hour scale, not on military time, 24 hours. So you've got all the zeros. Oh, that is okay, right, okay. Alright, so this is where something like this is going to come into place. So we have, okay, so 3 or more numbers of the same, 3 or more of the same numbers in a row. So maybe something like that. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's that. And then you've got 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, and that's as far as we get on that. Not military time. So that was discounts the. Yeah. Oh, 12 hour. Oh, wait a minute. So those will be disregarded. I think it looks like on that logic, it's going to be 16. I think. I think.
How does this sound? I'm so embarrassed.
AM and PM. It'll be 32, won't it? It'll be 32. It'll be 32. I only counted 12 hours. Double it.
I think I've got it. I'm so embarrassed.
I'm missing a few combinations. Okay. Let's try again from the top. How many times will the clock display 3 or more of the same number in a row? What does that mean? Okay. $34.
Well, here's my guess.
I missed the 10 o'clock.
I did it! Yes!
That's the only one I was missing. That's the only one I was missing. Precisely the answer I was looking for. Well done, lad. Right. Let's go.
trust anyone these days, you know? For all I know, you could just be another hooligan in a top hat. So how do I know you're the real Layton?
Did you hear that, Professor? The nerve of this fellow. Sure you are going to go through with this after an insult like that.
Now, settle down. Sir, are you saying that you'd like to test me to see if I am the real Professor Layton? Precisely, Professor Layton. Now, if you don't mind, would you please solve this puzzle for me? Wolves and chicks. Oh, this puzzle. Get the 3 wolves and 3 chicks seen below to the other side of the river while obeying the following conditions. No more than 2 animals can ride the raft at the same time. There must be at least 1 animal on the raft in order for it to move. If more wolves than chicks stay on either side of the river, the wolves will eat the chicks and you'll have to start over. You can move the raft as many times as you like, but these feats can be accomplished in as few as 11 moves. Okay. Alright, so we'll get the wolves first. I don't know. Fairly sure there's a way to go about this, OG. Okay, that didn't work.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
Fascinating. Oh, do excuse my earlier rudeness.
that's chapter 1 done and dusted. And we'll call it there tonight. We'll call it there. The Professor and Luke finally arrive at Reinhold Manor. Let's head in, shall we? Yes, sir. Welcome to Reinhold Manor. Thank you for coming. I am Matthew, butler and servant to the Reinhold family. Everyone is waiting upstairs for you. But before you go, I have a message from Lady Dahlia. She has requested that you take a look at this puzzle. Please do not be taken aback. Madam has the strangest sense of propriety sometimes. Oh, I think I can see what puzzle's coming up next. One poor pooch. Okay. The matches below are arranged in the shape of a dog. This poor little guy was just minding his own business when a car came barreling down the road and ran him over. Oh my word, it's that episode of Family Guy, isn't it? Move 2 matches to change the picture so that it shows the dog after the accident. All puzzles are a matter of perspective, so don't assume you'll be looking at the dog from the side by the time you've finished with this one. That should be good.
Luke, here's my answer.
There we go.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
There we go. Car flattened the poor dog. Oh dear. Let this be a lesson to be aware of your surroundings when driving. That's absolutely correct. My commendations, sir. Again, I do apologize for the strangeness of the request. Now, please walk this way. We mustn't keep Lady Dahlia and company waiting. And like I say, we'll call it a day there. And that will and there we go, that'll do it for us tonight. So there we go, the start of the Professor Layton franchise. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the thumbs up, and if you want to level up, like myself, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications so you don't miss when the next episode goes live. I've got Resident Evil Code Veronica and Sonic Adventure to keep you entertained in the meantime. But until then, make each moment count.